Hi, Karen. Now it's time to read me now.
Caillou borrows a book. Oh, this is a new one. One morning at daycare, Miss Martin read the children a book about animals that live in the ocean. Caillou was very interested because the book showed fish that he had seen at the zoo with Daddy. We've finished Ocean Friends. Now it's time to play outside, Miss Martin said. Everyone raced outside, but Caillou stayed behind to ask Miss Martin a question. Can I take this book home? I really want to show the fish to my daddy. I'm sorry, Caillou. I like to keep our library books here so that we don't lose them, Miss Martin said. I'll be really careful with it, Caillou insisted. All right, you can borrow it if you promise to bring it back tomorrow, Miss Martin said. I promise, Caillou exclaimed. Thank you. Caillou knew that he had to take care of that book. He went straight to the coat room to put it in his backpack. Caillou was just about to put the book in his backpack when Clementine came in the coat room. Come on, Caillou, let's go play on the swings. We'll have them all to ourselves, she said. Caillou followed Clementine outside. He was still holding the book. Caillou put the book down carefully and hopped on a swing. That night at home, Caillou talked about the book he had borrowed. Miss Martin never lends daycare books. She must think you're very responsible, Mommy said. What does responsible mean? Caillou asked. It means that Miss Martin knows you'll take good care of that book that belongs in the class library. Caillou was very proud. I can't wait to see those fish, Daddy said. After dinner, Caillou hurried to find the book. He searched for it in his backpack. Then he dumped everything out on the floor. The book wasn't there. Caillou was in a panic. He ran to Daddy. I can't find the book in my backpack. Maybe it fell out, Daddy said. Let's look for it together. Daddy and Caillou spent a long time searching all over the house. We've looked everywhere, Caillou said. I'm sure the book will show up, Daddy said calmly. Caillou sat down on his bed. He felt terrible. I'm supposed to take the book back tomorrow, and I promised Miss Martin I would take good care of it. Caillou felt very sad. He didn't want to disappoint his teacher. You know, Caillou, Daddy explained, being responsible also means fixing your mistakes. How can I do that? Caillou asked. Maybe you could think of a way to replace the lost book. Caillou thought for a minute, and then he had an idea. Next morning at daycare, Caillou told Miss Martin what had happened. I'm sorry, I lost the library book, Caillou said sadly. We looked everywhere, but we couldn't find it, Daddy added. Caillou took a handmade book out of his backpack and gave it to Miss Martin. I made this book to make up for the one I lost. Miss Martin looked through Caillou's book. You've done such a good job, Caillou. Thank you. Come with me. I have something to show you. Miss Martin took a book from the bookcase. Ocean Friends, where was it? Caillou asked. I found it near the swings yesterday. Suddenly, Caillou remembered. I'm really sorry. I thought I put it in my backpack. Caillou hung his head. I guess I won't be allowed to borrow Ocean Friends again. Miss Martin smiled. Yes, you will. And after this mistake, I'm sure you'll be very careful with the book. Caillou was so happy that he jumped up and down. Thank you, thank you. I'll bring it back tomorrow, I promise. And I'll put the new book in our library, said Miss Martin. The end.